These days, Tre Brun is happiest when he is playing basketball on the Red Lake Reservation high school team, even though he can't help but be constantly gut-punched with memories of his big brother Jaxon, who died in an accident. When Jackson's former teammates on the varsity team offer to take Tre under their wing, he sees this as his shot to represent his Ojibwe res all the way to their first state championship. This is the first step toward his dream of playing in the NBA, no matter how much the odds are stacked against him. But stepping into his brother's shoes as a star player means that Tre can't mess up, not on the court, not at school, and not with his new friend, gamer Kiana, who he is definitely not falling in love with. I am reading to you today from Resball by Byron Graves. I am reading it via the Libby app, and I obtained the book through Sacramento Public Library. Resball. It's beautiful chaos. Sometimes it feels like that's what we are, beautiful chaos, and right now it's all we've got. We were getting our asses kicked all game. Then in desperation, we started playing wild, run and gun, flashy basketball like we do back home on the Red Lake Nation. Only minutes ago, this game looked like it was over, like we were toast. Now the walls and floors of the Bemidji State basketball gym are shaking like a small earthquake just rumbled across northern Minnesota. I glance up at the scoreboard and take a much-needed deep breath. 2 minutes remain in the regional championship game. We've never made it this far before. If our team wins, we go to the state tournament, which our school has never done, ever. If we lose, well, we go home, like usual. This is legit the biggest basketball game in the history of our school. The buzzer sounds, signaling the end of a timeout. I wipe a little bit of sweat from my brow, cup my hands together, and shout to the rafters. I take a sip of my bottled water. I've got cotton mouth real bad from how much I've been yelling. My best friends, Wes and Nate, are in shock, a mix of disbelief and straight-up joy. We exchange high fives. Tre, can you imagine if Jaxon was out there? They'd be doing even better than they are right now, Dad says with pure certainty. Mom runs her hand along his shoulder, nodding at Dad in agreement. For a second there, I thought Dad was going to say something about me being out there, hooping, helping this team. Me and Nate play basketball too, but we're only freshmen and play on the JV team. It's not nearly as dope as playing on varsity. We don't hear loud cheers when we make a basket. No one arrives early to our games to see us. They come to get a good seat, buy popcorn and candy, and settle in for the real game after hours. My dad nudges me with his elbow. We smile at each other, but they're broken smiles, the kind that look happy and sad at the same time. It is too damn loud to say anything, but our eyes say enough. My mom reaches across my dad. She takes my hand and squeezes it. The mixed emotions are intense. Jaxon should be here. This was his team, his friends, his fans. It's been a surreal, strange, awful nightmare these last couple of months without him. Not just for me and my parents, but for our entire community. He was like a superhero on our res. This has been a preview of Resball.